Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading. Cancer, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. I always want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you're working with. Now Cancer, remember that these videos are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. So I'm just going to get your cards for you and tell you that I've also started a new love channel, which is all to do with love readings and matters of the heart. So if you like those types of readings, I will link my new channel in the description box below. Let's get a couple more cards for you. As I'm looking at your cards, I am just seeing what is going on for you here. All right. So Cancer, I can see that there is a feeling that you need to walk away from something. There is a feeling here that Cancer, you are all up in your feelings, in your emotions. Why do I say that? Because all the tarot cards that have come up are all water. They're all about our feelings. They're all about deep, types of situations that are here. But sorry Cancer, I quickly had to change my battery there. So Cancer, I can see that from the table we have a situation that is currently developing. It is a situation that is to do with your emotions, because all the tarot cards that we have on the table are all about your emotions and your feelings. So let's talk about what is going on here. Cancer, the first card that we have for you, the divine is really asking you to believe in the impossible. So if the divine could give you a magic wand right now, how would you turn this situation around? What would you focus on? What would you create? Whatever it is that you're creating with that magic wand that you've just been gifted there, the divine wants you to focus on that. Even though right now you could be saying, I don't know. No, the divine is asking you to deploy the law of attraction and to really start manifesting what it is that you want. Even though right now it could feel like your situation is too much. But nonetheless, start believing in whatever it is that you're creating. If you are holding a magic wand and you could just change things around, because the divine wants you to know that it is time to release any negativity. When you are working with the law of attraction, there is no room to be attached to any negativity. There is no room to be attached to what if. Remember, we're believing in the impossible and we're really focusing on the impossible. We are not focusing on the what if this goes wrong, what if that goes wrong, what about this? No, we are really deploying that energy of manifesting and really focusing all our feelings, because that's how you manifest. You manifest with your feelings, not just what it is that you're thinking in your head. You're really starting to feel the joy, the love, the resolution of this situation. Whatever is happening, this is when you start seeing the results that you want. So the divine wants you to understand that you and your loved ones are safe. So this is that card that is bringing in some reassurance to say, hey, focus on believing in the impossible. Because if you're worried about safety, the divine wants you to know that you and your loved ones are safe in the here and now. Instead of focusing on this, you are focusing on believing in the impossible, in manifesting what it is that you want, so that you are opening up all the doors of opportunities to come in to change this situation around. Remember, I said all the tarot cards that you received, Cancer, were all about your feelings. They were all up in your feelings, deep in your feelings. I feel that there is a situation where you feel that you need to leave, you need to go, you need to just get moving. And even if physically you're not currently able to make that move, emotionally, this is where you are. You're starting to either detach yourself emotionally from a situation, because we can see that our person here, they are walking. Even though they could go back and rescue this cup that is here, they're realizing that this situation no longer serves them, and they are turning around and leaving empty-handed, because they have that faith. They are believing in the impossible. They are that person who has taken that magic wand and has pinged that situation, and they have now the faith that is needed to start moving, to start going in the direction of their dreams, the direction of their hopes, whatever is happening here, instead of trying to rescue this situation. So in your emotions, in your mind, you're starting to walk away. You're starting to make that preparation, because sometimes for us to be able to walk away, we have to start peeling our feelings slowly away from a situation before we can just physically get up and go. So we're seeing that the next card that you have is all about receiving an offer maybe, but whatever is happening, this offer that you are receiving, it is not something that you are wanting. It's not something that is exciting you. Because we have the Four of Cups, and when we look at the Four of Cups, it is that energy where you are just like, no thank you. This offer that is coming in, this peace offering that is coming in, you're like, no. Maybe this person has offered you many times peace offerings, maybe 3 or 4 times, and every time you turn around, you accept that peace offering only for them to just hurt you, to just leave you, only for you to realize that these were all empty promises. So now you're like, no, I'm not accepting this, even though this offer looks really good. In your mind, in your heart, in your soul, it is that situation where you're like, no, I am more interested in starting to leave this situation. Because we can see that our woman in the Four of Cups, she is focusing, she is looking in the energy of the Eight of Cups. So you are more interested in making an exit rather than making a negotiation. Maybe it involves your speech. And in your speech, you might just be feeling like you can't speak up for yourself. And in doing so, you're starting to say, no, it is time for me to really be brave enough to do what is right for me, instead of being duped time and time again with promises, only to see that these promises are empty promises. So let's put it in context, Cancer, because sometimes it is easier to understand something if it is in a context. So let's say this is a situation to do with, I don't know, family, for instance. So you have that family member, maybe you've fallen out many times before, and they're always coming back, I'm sorry, I'll do better. And you're always accepting their apologies, only to realize that these are empty apologies. They never keep to their part of the deal. And now you're like, sometimes it is better for me to love you from a distance rather than to stay in a toxic situation. So this could be you saying, hey, it is maybe better for us just to go our separate ways and to wish each other the best. But we obviously don't work well together. So whatever is happening, once you've left that situation, once you've made up your mind, there is now new potential that is coming in. This could be even to do with a love situation. Maybe you're going through challenges in your relationships at the moment, and they don't have to just do with love its own. This could be at work. This could be any situation that has you in your feelings, Cancer. So we now have the Ace of Cups. Once you've made a resolution for that situation, this is now a new beginning that is coming in. This is now that new chapter that is opening. So there is an opening, there is potential, there is new possibilities in the area of your feelings, of your cups, of your love. Whatever is going on, there is a new chapter that is here. So we're seeing that our oracle card is telling you that the angel of strength is here, walking with you, giving you the strength that you need to make the right decisions for you. Because remember, we saw you here walking away from a situation, and I feel that it is not that easy to walk away from this situation. I feel that that situation just has you in your heart and in your soul. It is just weighing really heavily. So the divine is coming in and saying, hey, the angel of strength is here, walking with you, giving you the strength that you need to do what is right for you, Cancer. And as you are doing that, we're seeing that you are starting to think. You're starting to step into that energy of that masculine, divine masculine energy of thinking, of analyzing, of assessing this situation. So now maybe you've moved away and you've got distance, and you're now in that energy of, all right, I am going to logically think about this situation. So there is just an energy here, that divine masculine energy of using logic, of using reason to think, to bring a conclusion about this situation. So we're seeing that even though you are thinking, even though you are using the divine masculine energy of logic, of structure around this situation, you are not just using one aspect of yourself, Cancer. You are in this energy of also using the divine feminine energy to bring in an energy of love, of gentleness, of softness. So whatever is happening here, this is like the yin and yang type of energy that is here. You are using your mind. You are being logical. But at the same time, you're not being brutal. At the same time, you're using this energy of that feminine, that love, that gentleness, that nurturing type of energy. So you are really being balanced, because whatever has happened here, once you've walked away, you're looking back and using that energy of believing in the impossible, creating a win-win situation for everyone that is involved. So perhaps where you are going, you are now taking your family, your children, and you have to be in that energy of acting like the divine masculine when you have to, because you could be a single parent now, and you're acting and using logic, using reason, using strength. And at the same time, you're understanding that your loved ones also need you to be gentle, to be caring, to be loving. So you are bringing in this energy of balance, because you're understanding that the divine reminded you and told you that you and your loved ones are safe. So you have to be able to swing between these energies sometimes, but at the same time remaining centered, remaining balanced, because it is really important for everyone who is involved in this situation. So Cancer, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. On that note, I'm going to see you soon. It's a goodbye.